Welcome back. So today I'll be taking out one of my favourite ships, the German battleship Gneisenau. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. Sorry I haven't put up a video for a week and a bit. Um, I've just had some stuff come up. I wasn't in a good mindset to put a video up, but yeah, today, like I said, we're going to take out the Gneisenau in one, maybe two battles, see how we go. Unfortunately, the way the game has changed um, with this new Deadeye, so battleship gameplay is a little bit slow. I personally don't have it on this ship. This is just a bit of a brawler ship, to be honest. So, yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so here's the first battle in the Gneisenau. Just a quick heads up, this is post recording. The original voiceover, for some reason, I couldn't get the microphone to come clear through. It was crackling severely. So yeah, I spent a good couple of hours trying to figure out what was going on, what changed. And in the end, I ended up having to scrap the two original battle clips, which had commentary with it. So these are just purely recorded from World of Warships replay system, and now I'm trying to do a commentary on it. So yeah, it's a bit different. Haven't really done anything like this before. Previous to my last video, everything was just uploaded with no commentary, but these two battles were first two battles of the day. I just jumped on, decided, no, I'm going to take the Gneisenau out. Like I stated in my previous video, that the Gneisenau is like one of my favourite ships. Yeah, it's just a good tier 7 ship. Even when you do get up tiered, you can stand your ground pretty strong on it. So, but in this battle, me and I believe it's a Queen Elizabeth. I don't know, it's hard to see on the screen, to be honest. I can't make the picture any bigger. So, but yeah, me and this Queen Elizabeth start pushing down towards the A cap, I believe. And the destroyer, it was kind of funny because the destroyer moved up a little bit and then stopped. I guess he was waiting to see if he had support. So yeah, just taking my time. Don't want to rush in like an absolute idiot, but at the same time, I need to push with the team. Keep supporting them. As you can see on the minimap, most of our teams decided they're going to head up to C at the top of the map. So yeah, I'm trying to watch all this through the little screen in the editor. So I can't exactly make out the names of the ships, but we got three battleships coming up, I believe. From memory, one was Königsberg, I believe. No, not a Königsberg. Congo. North Carolina, which is right there.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
keep looking through this gap because I just had a feeling there might be a destroyer floating around. So just checking where my friendlies are. So keep the ship angled. It's the best way to stand a chance of bouncing around. Or a shell that's fired at you. Still keeping my eye out in this gap. And I also got to be careful because there's another battleship to my left, so I don't want to get crossfired. That's a real pain to get out of that situation. But yeah, and there's the crossfire I was worried about. I didn't think he was in range, but obviously he was. So my secondaries opened up for a second there. And as you can see, the smoke screen. So it's going to be torpedoes for sure. A couple of bounces, bit of damage taken there, not too much. Yeah, I believe that's a Fuso, which I managed to get a Citadel hit on, which is very nice. So at the moment, yeah, I'm obviously backing up, just so I don't get crossfired from the left. But this is the part where friendly battleship starts pushing in, I think, way too aggressive. I copped a decent hit there. Secondaries opening up. So I kind of got to push forward now to try and help this Queen Elizabeth out, but he's got 3 enemy ships directly in front shooting him, and the one that was trying to get me to the left looks like he's now focused fire on the Queen Elizabeth. Our destroyer's trying to help out the best he can. So I decided to launch some torps. I got them, use them. It's a cool thing about the German battleships, they do have torpedoes on board as well, so if someone sneaks up on you. Not the fastest, don't have the greatest range, just 6 kilometers. So as you can see, I'm taking a fair few hits, but not too much damage turning up. But so I just got him with the secondaries. There's the destroyer, so I focus my secondaries on him. I still haven't managed to unlock the other secondary skill where you get minus 35 off dispersion. So my secondaries are firing, but it's hit and miss. But just also keep an eye on the mini map. See that North Carolina sneaking around this island. So I've got to be careful of him. But yeah, I believe there was some poor shooting coming up from memory. I don't know how, but I overestimated that enemy Queen Elizabeth. Thinking, oh yeah, it's going to start moving, but no, she didn't. So I still get a decent hit on her, but could have been a bit better, I think. So now I'm just going to drop some torps in case this North Carolina gets within range. Never know. Might be able to get a couple of torps in her, bring her health down a bit. She's a tier above me. So our team's doing pretty good on points. So send a salvo away, start gunning the engines forward. Got a good hit on her, but North Carolina also got a big hit on me. Now we've got torpedo bombers coming in. So I decided I've got to push forward. And plus I don't want to shoot broadside to a North Carolina any longer than I need to. So trying to dodge torpedoes here, but there's not really any point. This could have gotten really bad for me, as now I'm given a nice flat broadside to the Queen Elizabeth, which, yeah, I copped a decent hit, but it was very hard to get citadeled in this, well, any German battleship. A few more torpedo hits there, engines out. I hold off using the repair kit or damage control, just because I know there's a destroyer still lurking around, and if I get torpedoed, I'm probably going to flood. So still copping hits. North Carolina starts coming around the island, so I just fire some torpedoes off in this rough direction in case the destroyer comes out trying to charge. See that I'm low health and tries to get a kill. Secondary is now opening up. Another big hit taken. Health starting to get pretty low. Enemy team's down to 95 points though. So a destroyer torpedo the North Carolina, which was an absolute blessing for me. Otherwise he would have finished me off quite easily. So just trying to rotate out, try not to show as much broadside. Gets me down I think it's about just over 2,000 hit points. And yeah, that's the end of the match. So unfortunately I didn't get the clips at the end, so yeah. Alright, now we're here with game 2. Top tier. Doesn't always mean you're going to win, but it's always nice to actually get the top tier. So just like the first one, I got to do a talk over because of the audio issue I faced, because I just getting computer issues after computer issues, so be saving up for a new one. So at the moment I'm just looking around seeing who's going where. I was going to start pushing right, but then the only friendly cruiser decided he was going to hang left, so I just waited. Then I see another cruiser start pushing right, so to the sea capture point.
Requesting assistance.
And also there's a Queen Elizabeth that ends up following down this way as well. So,
I need intelligence data.
like the last game, not going to go racing in, but I am going to push up to help support my team.
Teammate, I need your support.
That was me just asking for the Congo to help push this way. So quite surprised in the last match, battleships actually pushing up, having a nice bit of a brawl. It's good to see. So just looking around for potential targets. There's a nice Duke of York I'm thinking about shooting at. He starts turning bow in, so And then everyone I look at seems to disappear. So just nice steady cruise in a sea. Well, Duke of York's going to give me a nice broadside. Can't remember if I hit him or not, we'll have to wait and see.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Disgust and dispersion. And I don't know about anyone else, but some of the skins you can get for these ships just, I don't know, in my opinion, just don't look or feel right in the game. They're cool and all, but this is meant to be kind of like a historical thing, and it just wrecks it. But yeah, scored a couple of hits. Well, one penetration on the Duke of York and just shy of 4 on a 3,400 damage, so not too bad for one shell. So, New Orleans cruiser. I got nothing else to shoot the rear turret at, so I might as well lob a couple of shells at it.
Get back!
Alright, so still moving up to sea. Got a few support ships around. I hate the noise of those guns from that ship to my right. Sounds like little pew-pews. Got a Grash B that's beached himself. That's another good ship. Grash B. Tier 6 cruiser, I think, off the top of my head. With battleship guns, so it's more like a battle cruiser. I might make a video on that next, I don't know. Oh, there we go, got him.
Cruiser sunk.
Yeah, I do play a lot of the German lineup, so yeah, there'll be a few German ships coming up, but yeah. If it's a battleship, I'll play it. I quite enjoy battleships. But anyway, here we go on the Nagato. I believe that's the Nagato. Like I said, it's hard to see the names in this little screen in the editor. So, couple of hits on him, nothing serious. Keep an eye on that Duke of York. Got a couple more ships, friendly ships that are pushing this way to help support. That Queen Elizabeth that decided he was gonna hang back, looks like he's copped an absolute slapping, so he's decided he's gonna try and push up, get covered behind this island more than likely. But as you can see on the mini-map, we've pushed the enemy out, pushed them away. Now the other end of the map, up at ACAP, it's not doing so crash hot. They've been forced out, and they're all bunched up. So just sent a few more shots at that Nagato. Well, looks like all my rounds, my shells missed. Which I shouldn't be surprised, because German gun dispersion at distance isn't too crash hot. Either that, or I'm just a bad shot as well, so. Just taking some shots at yeah, I can't read that name from here. 2 overpens on a battleship. So out of all the salvos I've fired so far, only 12 shells a hit. Let's see if we can start getting that number up. One penetration.
Dash it all.
And Negato's about to go down. Oh, it's a Fuso. Well, we just lost our Nuremberg. Four shells, 2 ricochets only. Let's see if we can't get a better hit. Now we got not a Wyoming. Oh, there we go. We got 1 penetration for nearly 4k. Got a cruiser pushing out. Can't take out the name. 2 overpens. Oh, he's down. Couple aircraft shot down. More shells of that Fuso. These salvos fell short. So this is a part I'm looking at the mini-map and I'm seeing the enemy team start to push across the left side of the map. So there's a few friendlies to the right pushing up. I've got no shots on this guy. He's going to hit the island, so I'm reversing back instead of going around the outside of that island. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go onto stay on the inside of the island.
Fighter airborne.
That way I'll help limit the crossfire. And looking at the points,
Reporting the position of a strategic
enemy teams ahead by nearly, 300 points? Just shy of 300 points, so just over 10 minutes in the game, this is where I need to start really pushing. So enough long range engagements.
Teammate, I need your support.
Capture that
So
area.
I'll try and get our friendly Negato to help
Affirmative.
push in. He spends most of his time at the back, as far away from everyone. So he would have been nice to have push up with me. But this is where,
Fighter
kind of like
returning
shortly, battle starts really going. Not going to have shots at the Fuso. More rounds out at the New Orleans. 2 over penetrations. So we really need to start getting there. They're definitely over 300 points now above us. They've got 1 or 2 extra ships than us. 1 or 2 with a cap, so this is time where we need to start
forces.
being
Capture
more
that
aggressive. So I'm going to push into the B cap. Meanwhile, our friendly Nagato on the far bottom left of the maps, wanting everyone else to push in and grab B while he just stays back. Just a heads up, he finishes the match almost full health, 3/4. Yeah, he could have pushed in and taken some of the hits, but anyway. So there's that cruiser again, the New Orleans. Think about taking a shot. Got another battleship pushing hard left. So New Mexico, I think.
I need help.
So I'm just calling out the team that I need a bit more support. So team's at 750 odd points. So they got a good points lead. They got a ship lead. So if we're going to try and turn this thing around, need to start pushing now. Torpedo bombers coming in.
Fighter airborne.
I don't know why I'm trying to dodge them. There's no point. They got a good drop on me, so I'm going to eat a few
The
here.
enemy is about to win.
So at the moment, I'm showing a nice flat broadside to those enemy ships there, which, as you can see, I copped a bit of a hit. So I'm going to try and keep these islands to my left. That's why I'll keep looking over here between me and that New York. And now a Russian battleship's just entered. A Petropovlev or something like that. So, and this is where the real good tankiness of this ship comes in. Just keep an eye on that New York, make sure he's not pushing up. There's the enemy carrier. I think about taking some shots at the carrier. But
Problem solved, sir.
need to focus on this Russian battleship. The carrier's looking juicy. Copper decent hit there. Give a nice saver in return. Got torpedoes, so use them. There's a Fuso.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Alright, 5 minutes to go. Enemy teams are nearly 850. Now they're down to 780. So pulled it back a little bit there.
The enemy is about to win.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Slap that carrier hard. 2 citadels. The secondaries are going off of that Fuso. More rounds at the carrier. 4 overpens. Didn't sink it. Oop. New York's entered. And still our Nagato down the bottom of the maps, just running. Keeps asking everyone else to do all the hard work. But get that. So I'm just trying to keep islands between me and everything so I can try and get this cap under control. Nice hit on that, just shy of 5k.
The enemy is about to
Secondary's working him over. Oof, that was a big hit. So I focus my secondaries on the New Orleans. I got a, oh, there he goes, down. Secondary's got him. New York's down, thankfully. And Nagato helping out there. Getting a bit of damage done there to myself. Fuso down. And yeah, just trying to come to a stop so I can finish capping this out. So we've went from nearly 400 points behind
Capture that area.
to now we've taken the points lead, and we've also brought the enemy team down just to their carrier. I don't know, you'll see in chat coming up about our aircraft carrier, because he just sits down in that far corner, doesn't do anything, doesn't respond in chat. We're trying to get him to send his aircraft up there to spot the enemy carrier, but no, he doesn't do it. So managed to cap this zone.
I need intelligence data.
Just hoping no enemy aircraft come down until I can get this heal underway. Stand a chance if he tries to torpedo me or bomb me or even rocket attack. So pop my last heal. He's too busy sending them after our Queen Elizabeth. And to be honest, this is pretty much the way the game's going to end. Time is going to run out, I believe, on this one. And yeah, no post-battle results due to I had to end up recording the replays and just voice over them. So no, nice little brawl at the end. So like I said, this it's quite a tanky ship. There's a couple of times it could have been worse. I could have been taken out a bit earlier, but I got very lucky. Big thing is angling. Don't show too much broadside.
Teammate, I need your support.
Everyone's trying to get the carrier's attention, but I don't know if he's just gone AFK or what. On the minimap, it looks like he's got rocket attack aircraft that are just circling. So, and yeah, 4 kills. I didn't realise until I started counting down. I was like, oh, that carrier would have been shown. It would have been a nice Kraken Unleashed, but unfortunately not. So there's the two battles in the Gneisenau. The first one, not as crazy. The second one got quite interesting towards the end. It was a good hard push. I enjoyed it very much. Like I said, one of my favourite battleships, Gneisenau. Yeah, so I hope the voiceover wasn't too bad. But yeah, if you liked what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see and help the channel grow, subscribe. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you next time.